What's going on, everybody? Lone Wolf 2864, and I know you're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck does a little bird have to do with Silent Assassin gameplay? But we'll get to that here in a minute. But first of all, I wanted to show you guys this little bit of footage that I recorded using the little bird, or well, I guess it's not the little bird, whatever the heck the Chinese scout chopper is, the Z11W, I guess. But this is the 25mm gun pods that I just unlocked recently for the scout chopper, and you can see there, these things just destroy infantry. I'm not sure what it is, but to me, they just burn infantry up a lot faster than the minigun does. And some people may argue they still prefer the minigun over the 25mm, but I think it has a lot to do with just I don't have the accuracy quite good enough to use the miniguns over the 25mm. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the scout choppers in Battlefield 4 fly a lot faster. They're so much more agile than they were in Battlefield 3, and I think that's something that we can all agree is a huge improvement. And I know I really am glad that they improved the stability and the agility of the scout choppers, but that also does add an element of you have to be a lot more accurate, I guess is what I'm trying to say, with the miniguns now that you're flying and maneuvering around a whole lot faster. Just any sudden movement on the mouse, you're going to be off target. But let's go ahead and switch on over to what this gameplay video is going to be mainly about, and that is the suppressors in Battlefield 4. Now, you may or may not know that they have done away with the damage drop-off that the suppressors had in Battlefield 3. I believe you still have the reduction in bullet velocity, where they're going to fly a little bit slower, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there is a damage drop-off using the suppressor now, which I'm very thankful for. That was kind of a goofy mechanic, if you ask me, to begin with. So this is the M416, of course, using the suppressor, and I must say, the M416 is my go-to assault rifle. I know a lot of people claim the AC-23 or the H-23 is the top assault rifle, which stat-wise it does seem to be, and I enjoy using it, but it may have a lot to do with me just using the M416 for so long, trying to rank up and get everything unlocked. I've just gotten a feel for it, I guess. But man, especially once I slap the suppressor on this thing, it's pretty dominant. It's so much fun to use. And of course, the big advantage of using a suppressor is you don't show up on the minimap. So if you play smart and kind of lay back, you can actually get pretty nice amount of kill streaks going. And here's some pretty goofy gameplay right here. These two guys, I don't know what they're doing. I guess field of view 30 doesn't affect the peripheral vision there, as they had no idea I was standing there. And got a nice water knife on. But speaking of water knives, you'll see one here at the end of this video that is just ridiculous. Pretty much straight up James Bond underwater style, but I'll just leave it at that and let you guys check it out later on. But as I was saying though, you can, if you play tactically and you're aware of your surroundings, which I'm still struggling with. My play style, I'm having to break myself because I'm just so much of a running gun, just wide open, try to get as many kills as possible, top player, and it's really hard to control myself. And with the way the netcode is, and I shouldn't blame everything on the netcode. It's really just the time to kill is a lot lower in Battlefield 4, I guess, and that has a lot to do with the amount of struggle that I've had in this game. But just the fact that the netcode does still have its issues, and there's no denying that. But you accumulate that together with the fact that the time to kill seems to be a lot slower, I mean a lot faster, I should say. If you're not really on your toes and playing defensively, you're going to have a very hard time. And that was, I believe that was a cruise missile that came in right there. It was pretty cool. But you can't really just run and gun quite as well as you could in Battlefield 3. And you see here I ran out of ammo and had to pick up this guy's kit. And I'm not sure what gun it was. I think it may have been the ACE-23 CQB, which I believe is the carbine version of the assault rifle. And I'm just trying to find something that has at least 1 or 2 mags in it that I can try to scavenge around with until I can find some ammo for my other gun. And luckily, somebody was smart enough to throw us an ammo pack down. and that is so valuable for you support guys. Please be aware of the situation and your teammates. If you're in a group of people, it doesn't matter if anybody's even asking for ammo. Please just throw it out there. It's free points for you, and there's always going to be somebody who needs ammo. Same thing with health packs and med kits. Just throw those out anytime you can. It does nothing but give you points and help out your team, so you have nothing to lose as far as that's concerned. But this map in particular, Flood Zone, can be sometimes, well, a lot of times, just a big cluster, and I have poor vision anyway, very bad eyesight, and just the fact that there's rain, smoke, fog, plants, air conditioners, fences, teammates, anything you can think of that is just all cluttered up on these rooftops here. It's very difficult for me to see enemies, and there's the good old frictionless soldier. He's making his return to Battlefield 4, doing his thing there, sliding back and forth. So it's always good to have him on your team. But so I would say, especially on these rooftops, please spot as many people as you can. I mean, you should be spotting at all times. And just a tip for spotting: if you'll ADS when you spot or before you spot, that'll cancel out the little hand gesture that the guy does, and that'll keep you from having to one-arm hip-fire somebody. And here's the knife kill I was referring to earlier. So I got one guy off the roof there with the suppressed P226, and then this gentleman's just swimming around in the middle of a group of enemies, and I'm hitting the knife button the whole time, and there you go, check that out. Underwater knife kill. That was pretty awesome, I must say. But I found out if you're underwater, like if you dive underwater, I don't think the game will allow you to knife somebody. You have to be actually like with your head above the water swimming around to be able to engage the knife animation. So that's a quick tip to remember. But this game, we're running the team down. They're down to the last 6 tickets here, and I pick up a final couple of kills. But the next few clips I'm going to show you guys was from a round of Rush, where I was running around as the recon class, but playing more of the spec op style, using a carbine here, using the ACWR with the suppressor once again. And I'm running the motion balls and C4. So especially on Rush here, when you're pretty much face to face with the enemy the whole time, using a suppressor and flanking with these motion balls, you can rack up the kills, man, as you'll see here. And as far as this P226 goes, I think right now as it stands, I've only unlocked maybe 3 or 4 sidearms. I'm up to the 12 gauge shorty, I believe, right now. But this one is just a beast, man. It's so good. I mean, you could consider running it as your primary in some situations, especially once you start unlocking the sights for it, like the mini RDS, and I believe I'm using the Delta RDS right here, or the Delta sight. It's just, it wrecks people, man. I mean, the time to kill on the pistols in general in Battlefield 4 are a lot quicker than they were in Battlefield 3, and they're just so much better. But I must say, though, I kind of mentioned in my other video, I'm very disappointed with the Rex. That was hands down my favorite and go-to sidearm for Battlefield 3, and it's not nowhere close to what it was. So I've put that one in the closet for now, and fingers crossed maybe they'll buff it up and give it some love in a future patch or something. But right now it's gonna have to stay in the closet for a while. So we take out those first set of MCOMs there, moving on up to the rooftops here. And anytime you're running up these stairs like that, I would recommend, keep your head up, looking up to the next level as much as you can, because 9 times out of 10 there's probably going to be somebody standing up there just waiting to shoot your face off as soon as you come around the corner if you're not looking. But let's move on to another subject here, and that is teammates. Now, I'm sure we've all had teammates in our squad or in our team like this gentleman here. Now, I'm down to 42% health there, so I request a medic kit. He stands there. I shoot him a couple times to give him a heads up. Of course, he unloads back, but look. He tries to revive me standing up. I don't think that's going to do much anything there, bro. So I'm left here waiting for my health to regen. Try to peek out here and pick off a few kills, but now I'm in another predicament. I have no ammo. I'm down to 19 bullets. I had to pick up this guy with my sidearm, but luckily that was a support player there who wasn't paying attention, so I'm going to try to run over here and grab his kit, throw down some ammo, pick my kit back up and then just kind of camp over here in the corner and try to refill my inventory. I'm going to make sure my primary, my secondary, and my grenades are getting refilled. But listen to the chat here.
What the fuck are you doing?
So he's going to ask me what I'm doing. Pretty much carrying this team right now, although I know I'm not over there on the objectives, but I pretty much got tied down here with the low health and the ammo situation. But it's just guys like that just never cease to amuse me, man. That is the ultimate entertainment for the night right there. Here's me getting a little greedy there and finally getting taken out, but that was a nice 14-in-1 run, and I don't know what I was doing. So anyway, now we're on to the new Operation Cluster, Operation Lockers. And this is again with the M416 suppressed. And as you can tell there, that guy that I just shot in the back had no clue I was even behind him because I'm not showing up on the minimap with the suppressor. And you can still be very accurate there. As you can see, I picked that guy off behind cover. But this gameplay here, if I'm not mistaken, was filmed on the Ultra preset with everything maxed out as high as I could get it. Just trying to test the performance out of my system. I am running on Windows 8.1 with all the latest updates and patches and everything. So I got the frame counter up in the top right hand corner for you guys that are interested. I have my specs listed down in the description. And recently though, I have came up with several different tweaks and settings in the game to where I could get my frames capped at 120 frames per second to match the refresh rate of my monitor. And if you guys are interested in that and interested in how to kind of I guess optimize the game better, I may make a video of all the settings and tweaks that I've made. I've got my own custom user configuration file that I run, so I will probably end up making a video giving you guys some tips on all that. So be looking for that as I continue to camp this one corner here and pick off as many people as I can. So the suppressor's not really doing me a whole lot of good here because they know where I'm at. It's just a matter of who's going to peek their head out. Running out of ammo once again, and that is a premium in this game. I run out of ammo in this game way more than I ever did in Battlefield 3, so that's why I stress support players. They're so vital, and I know a few of the perks, the perk upgrade list provide you with ammo, but I don't think any of them are the default or the one you start off with, so you have to actually earn that. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you learned anything, give me a like. Let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks.